The surroundings were also changing. The sword was drawn forcefully, indicating that she had no way back. She followed the footsteps of the devil and ran to Suho and told him that if he dared to tell anyone that she wore makeup, she would make him pay. At the crucial moment, Suho took out a bracelet and showed it to her. As soon as Ju-kyung saw the bracelet, she knelt down in front of Suho. She begged him not to tell anyone about her bare face, but Suho said why should he listen to her? Ju-kyung said that if he kept her secret, she could do whatever he wanted. Unexpectedly, Suho agreed. At this time, Ju-kyung felt that Suho was simply her guardian angel. After returning to the classroom, Suho felt that the sunlight outside was too bright. Ju-kyung immediately went to close the curtains. During class, Ju-kyung suddenly received a text message from Suho. He said he was thirsty, so Ju-kyung quickly lied to the teacher that she had a stomachache and rushed out, making her classmates laugh. A minute later, she ran over with a bottle of water and gave it to Suho. Although she was very upset, she still forced a sweet smile. Not long after, Sojun was looking in the mirror when he happened to bump into Ju-kyung, who was carrying a stack of homework books home. Just as she was about to leave, Sojun cornered her and asked Ju-kyung why she didn't return the helmet. Only then did Ju-kyung think of the helmet, and she said she would return it to him tomorrow. Sojun said that if she didn't return it tomorrow, he wouldn't let it go. Only then did Ju-kyung escape. After taking Suho's homework to the office, she ran back to class and hurriedly reported to Suho that the mission was complete. After Suho finished reading the content, he couldn't help but laugh. When Ju-kyung got home from school, she was busy looking for the helmet and discovered that her younger brother had already sold it. So she chased after her younger brother and beat him up. Only when their mother came back did they stop. A moment later, Ju-kyung suddenly received a text message from Suho asking her to go to the comic book store to get the book and then bring it to the amusement park in 10 minutes. Because of the urgent time, she kissed her younger brother and said, "Let's make up," to get past her mother. Despite her mother's objections, she still ran away. She ran to the comic book store and saw that the book had just been borrowed by a boy. Ju-kyung immediately asked the boy if he could lend her the book. Suho on the other side was still waiting for Ju-kyung. At this time, Ju-kyung was buying ice cream to bribe the boy to return the book to her. Suddenly, she received a text message from Suho saying that 10 minutes had passed. Ju-kyung had no other choice but to take a risk, which made the boy unhappy. The boy said he wouldn't lend it to her anymore, so she had no choice but to do the zombie dance to please him. This scene was seen by Suho, who came over. Not long after Ju-kyung also got the book, she immediately went to find Suho. After explaining, she stuffed the book into Suho's hand and said goodbye to him. The next day, Ju-kyung went to find Sojun to talk about the helmet. Then she stuffed a piece of paper into his pocket and told him to wait until she left to read it. The friends around thought it was a love letter and said that Sojun's charm was still the same as before. But when he opened it, the paper was written about the helmet being lost. His hands were shaking with anger. At this time, his classmates also wanted to see, but Sojun didn't want to lose face, so he said this love letter was just like the previous times. When Ju-kyung returned to the classroom, Suho pointed his finger at her. The nightmare was about to begin again. That afternoon, Suho called Ju-kyung to the rooftop to eat. At this time, Suho suddenly knocked on the table. It turned out that his purpose was to want Ju-kyung to participate in the school's talent competition. In order to complete the mission, Ju-kyung practiced